Hello everyone, this is MTNT or Kirby or whatever, and today I'm going to be giving you a guided tour of Wii Room. If you don't know what Wii Room is, well, this is a tour, not a history guide, so just read this extract from the WiiLink website because I don't feel like explaining it. Basically, all you need to know is that Wii Room was a Japanese exclusive video on demand and shopping service for the Nintendo Wii, and that an unofficial third-party service called WiiLink has revived its functionality. You can visit WiiLink's website to install the WiiLink patcher and learn more about their services. But that's enough of that for now, on with the tour. As you can see, here is on my Wii menu right here, but we're not actually going to launch it from there because I'm on a PAL system, and on a PAL system, if you launch it directly from the Wii menu, it will have a giant black bar and video lag, intense video lag that's not caused by the servers. So instead, do this little trick that's recommended by the WiiLink devs. So go load up whatever USB loader you have. Mine's USB loader GX. Go ahead and go into your settings, and then for me, I click loader settings. Go to whatever settings you have, and I just leave my video mode on disk default and it works for me. But if you're having issues, then set it to force NTSC. And if you have a way of using an HDMI cable with your Wii, like a Wii to HDMI adapter, then force NTSC 480p. I leave it on disk default every time because I have other apps and it works for me, but if you're having issues, just set it to NTSC. Oh yeah, and also make sure that your selected NAND channels, otherwise Wii Room won't show up here. So let's go load up Wii Room. And yeah, it plays the classic Wii Room intro. We all know this by this point, it's just a really fun thing in general. And as you can see, it's the 9th of July as I'm recording this. And here we are in our Wii Room. Oh yeah, and there's the first original show, Homebrew Tea, but we'll get to that later. So I'm gonna go click on this poster here. And as you can see, posters are now working without crashes now. Oh, go on then, yeah, that bangs hard! But, yeah, as you can see, here's the rating system. The icons have been changed slightly. It's now 2 ticks to an X instead of 2 circles to an X. And here you can recommend to your Wii friend or family, favorite it, or even send it to the DSi with the Wii Room Anywhere app. And I'll show you that later. It doesn't work on all videos yet, but hopefully it will in the future. Oh yeah, and as you can see, the room icon now links specific rooms instead of just the same plugin code every time. But anyway, here we are in the redone WiiLink room. As you can see, it's a fully fledged room. It has basically everything. So let's watch one of these videos. Let's go with the food channel trailer. Boy, I sure am hungry. If only there was a food delivery service that would deliver stuff straight to my home. Wait, is that the My channel? No way, food delivered to my home? No way, it's the future, we're in the future, oh my god! But anyway, let's go watch WiiLink original now.
I will be spilling the tea on some of the latest homebrew news.
Yay. So yeah, on this show, basically they just talk about the latest homebrew news and stuff, as you probably could have guessed.
Wii Room. Anywhere?
Yeah, I do actually think it's around the time to talk about Wii Room Anywhere. I'm just gonna go get my 2DS ready, hold on. Now I do have a forwarder of this app on my home screen, but it does not work, let me show you. Yeah, it just does that every time, I don't know why. But it works fine from the Twilight menu, so we're gonna launch it from there. And as you can see, we're in. Now, since this is still in a private beta, none of the buttons have been translated yet, only the text, as you can see. But, they'll do that in the future when, it publicly releases. So now I guess it's time to actually send the video over, so, let's just get on my Wii. And just click this big button that says Send to DSi. And as you can see, it's gonna play this little animation that says it's preparing for Wii Room Anywhere. Man, don't you just love Nintendo back in these days and what they did with loading bars? No, seriously, if you kidnapped me and forced me to watch this for an hour, I would actually come out happy. And as you can see, it's waiting for my 2DS to respond, so I'm just gonna go ahead and hit this button to connect. And as you can see, it found my 2DS, so I'm just gonna save this video on my SD card because I have no space on my system memory left. And yup, it's sending the video now, 68 blocks. So now, as you can see, I can watch this video locally on my 2DS, which is pretty cool. So now let's go over something else you can do with videos. Recommend them. You can recommend them to a family member or Wii friend. Now, the Wii friend function currently doesn't work for some reason, but you can send them to a family member just fine and it will show up in your room. So I gotta select the me to deliver the message, then I gotta select the expression, then I gotta type my message, and then I just click OK, and then send. And there he goes. And if we go up here and click on the message board, we can see that we have one new family message. And here's the video that I recommended. I think it's time to go over these bottom options now, starting with the theater. Here's where you would buy and rent your movies from Wii Room, but WiiLink can't exactly get that working right now since they don't really have any movies to sell. But I don't really mind because this room is actually pretty nice to look at with everything in it. Just look at all of them sitting around the table eating some food. It's just so damn charming for some reason. Oh yeah, and this soundtrack fits the vibe so goddamn well. A similar story can be said for the shop. It would take way too much work to get that working, so you just get this cute little animation of it loading and this nice music. And this closure screen. If it opens again, they'll make an announcement, but yeah. All you can really do is just click this blank button and go back to the room. How exciting. Okay, now let's move on to features that actually work, starting with the rumor parade. Here's where you can watch videos and vote on polls from WiiLink, projects partnered with WiiLink, and $20 donators to WiiLink's Patreon or Stripe, including me. So here I am holding a Kirby ball. Give me a click with the A button, you'll be taken to my room. It's an inside joke, you wouldn't get it. But yeah, this is a pretty chill environment. You might notice that our Mii's shirt colors are wrong. Hopefully that's fixed by the time you're seeing this. We'll just say random stuff, and yeah, it's pretty chill. We also have this poll up here, and now I realized I missed an opportunity to make a Planet Robobot joke. Obviously, we all answered yes to this, I mean, who wouldn't? Anyway, let's delve into the shows, what is, in my opinion, the biggest Wii Room feature right now. Here you can see that we have many sorts of topics you can choose from, including donator content, translated Wii Room originals. Yeah, it's all here. But anyway, let's go watch something from this selection. Let's watch this translated episode of Tondemo Science, a Wii Room original. So yeah, Philomax, or however you pronounce his name, has generously added English subtitles to, like, the first episodes of Tondemo Science and the Illustrated Book of Earth. I don't know if he'll do more in the future since he hasn't been active recently, but yeah. Man, just look at how goofy this animation is. This is probably why Wii Room Originals didn't last a very long time along with the channel itself. I guess there was just higher quality content. But in a way, this is kind of lost media, so it's nice to actually be watching this again, let alone on a Wii. Even though only the first couple episodes of Tondemo Science and the Illustrated Book of Earth are translated right now, you can still watch basically the whole Japanese originals without English subtitles on Wii Room, which is also pretty neat. That sure is one big ass elephant right there.
Tomato, why did you rate this masterpiece an X? You know you're a disgrace to society now, you know.
And here's what the Illustrated Book of Earth looks like in case you were wondering. Man, I love astrology. Wait, what are you talking about? What do you mean that's not the study of hairy men's arse? Yo, I'm a heavy metal fan too, thanks for asking. There's also the pseudo-memo featured flipnotes section where they show trending or featured flipnotes from pseudo-memo's Hatena replacement service. I can also press A on this video in the main room to get taken to the pseudo-memo room, which is another neat feature of the full release. There's actually quite a lot to do in this room. You can read up on how to install sudo memo, their news and info, their featured footnotes, their radio, podcast or whatever, and redeem a Wii Room branded sudo memo ticket, which gives you a nice trophy for your sudo memo creators room, and 10 days of sudo memo plus. Now, one interesting thing I want to point out is that when you're making a Mii, it will ask you for the usual stuff, its birthday, its birth year, but it will also ask you its blood type. Now, you might be wondering, why does this silly little Wii Room thing need to know your blood type? I mean, that sounds pretty personal, doesn't it? The most probable reason for it asking you this is because in Japan, there's actually this theory that your blood type affects your personality. So yeah, it's just standard Japanese stuff that people outside of Japan have never heard of, so it sounds weird to them. Now, the last little gimmick in Wii Room that I want to cover is people randomly breaking and entering, paying you a friendly visit. Sometimes Miis will come and randomly visit your room, but if you want to see your most recent visits, you can go up to the message board and click recent visits. And here you can see some Miis that have recently visited you. No way! Is that the main man from the Japanese food delivery service, Demekan? Oh my god, I can't believe he is here to give us some hot, piping pepperoni pizza! So yeah, even though these visitor Miis are only around for a little bit, this whole thing just really adds a flare of interactivity I love with this era of Nintendo products. Wait, hang on, is that me, Stampu? What am I doing? I don't know Japanese. God, holy frick, I want one of these things so goddamn bad. I mean, I guess you can still technically get them by going to the link that I'll put on screen right now, making a Mii stamp render of yourself and then sending it off to a stamp company. But my god, I love this. So yeah, that's all there really is to see in Wii Room. I will definitely say the WiiLink team has definitely cracked down on more bugs over these past 4 years, and have become so much more than the buggy mess they were on release in December 2020. I appreciate their constantly moving effort to translate Wii Room originals into English and also recover lost Wii Room shows. And the user experience is in general just much more clean than anything else that they've ever put out for Wii Room. Yes, not every feature is fully done or has been started yet, but hey, you can't ask for the world. So in conclusion, I'd definitely recommend trying out WiiLink's full release of their revival of Wii Room if you have a modded Wii. Now, if you don't have a modded Wii and you're watching this on YouTube, I'll probably leave links in the description to things like wii.hacks.guide and WiiLink's guide on how to install WiiLink, and all the other services they offer besides Wii Room. So, yeah, definitely go check it out. I don't really know what to do for an outro, so, okay, class, you can go for your recess now.